What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel and another Outriders video. Now we are in the middle of something that People Can Fly Studios are calling Armor Week, and so during this week they will be revealing 4 new armor sets which will be coming with the Worldslayer expansion pack, which is landing of course at the end of June. And so this is super exciting. We saw some weapons previously and now we get to see some of the new armors that are coming. I looked at this armor set on stream last night, so I thought I'd bring that here in a short little clip just all on its own so we can have a discussion together about this. But of course I'm talking about the Concussioner, which is a new set for the Devastator. It requires a very specific playstyle, I think, to make it work, but it's definitely something that I think a lot of players have been asking for, a in-your-face melee build-orientated set, and this definitely seems like it could be headed in that direction. But let me know in the comments down below what you think of this, if this is something that you would run. Tell me if you are excited for the rest of the sets which are still coming. I know I am. And then of course keep an eye on the channel because I'll be bringing similar videos like this, quickly looking at each one of these in the week so that we can get our thoughts out there and we can see what's to come. But that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the video and I'll see you soon. And okay, so let's start first with the little movie clip, right? So let's get that. I mean, let me first start off, right? Okay, so that's one of the Devastators new sets, right? So let me first start off. Oh shit, IDK, thank you so much for the sub, baby. Let me start off first with the obvious, and that is that I think People Can Fly have gotten incredibly good at these little trailer montage thingies. I think it's fan-fucking-tastic. They do it well. It's funny to me that they went with this armor because I'm struggling to say the name right. Concussioner, like that's already like a fucking mouthful, but it is a Devastator set and it's specifically focused around melee. So I also love how they gave, so those of you that don't know, this layout that you're seeing here is something called Outriders Outpost, right? And this is made by a Outriders community member called boohtysweat. This is his, so this is his new layout for when Worldslayer comes out. So you can see on the left here, it's incorporating the ascension trees. It's showing the actual fucking packs choices here as well. Then it's got all the gear and it's got like spaces for like the 3rd slot, which is your apocalypse slot here. And then of course your skill tree. This looks clean and sexy as fuck. And if boohtysweat ever sees this or anything like that, you guys can go fucking tell him what's up. Like this guy's work on this shit is impeccable. Chef's kiss, fucking several chef's kisses all over his face. This is good stuff, but I like it. It's nice and clean. It's all good. So the point is, it's weird for me that they went with, no, it's not weird for me that they went with this set. I don't think they're gonna show like the obvious choices for what the community or people are already saying is the best one. I personally, I'm not a huge fan of this. So let's go quickly. Let's look at the set bonus first, right? So the set bonus for this is taking damage generates melee energy. Using your melee skill releases the energy, dealing 80% of taken damage within a 10-meter radius. The released damage scales with your armor. Generated energy depletes gradually over every 2 seconds. So the longest amount of time that you can store up damage to deal is 2 seconds because it starts sort of like packing off, right? But it's clear that this is a set that essentially wants you to kind of like be at mid to short range and get into fucking like fights and altercations, all that shit, and then essentially dump like this melee skill as soon as you've taken like a big hit. So maybe up against a boss, or you know, I mean, you're gonna be frontline and you're gonna try and soak up some big AoE, some big hits, something like that. And as soon as you do that, you're gonna basically do this backlash effect and you're gonna put out. Now, there's a bunch of new mods that are showing here, which is pretty cool. The first one of them is Chip of the Old Block. Now this says it's a golem mod, and this says while the skill is active, using your melee skill while sprinting creates a golem clone that jumps towards the nearest enemy and deals 300% of the melee skill damage within a 3-meter radius. So that looks like this. What they're talking about is this thing here. I'll show you guys. 1 sec, and I'll blow it up. It's really fucking cool looking. It's this. You check that shit? That looks fucking badass. Like, look when he goes now, boom, and wham, there's the clone behind it, and then the clone goes, you know, boom, boom. So that's Chip off the Old Block, right? Oh shit, that's the wrong window. So let's go back there. Okay, so other than that, we have another one here. Oh, this is a different fucking armor, son of a bitch. I was on, yeah, Chip off the Old Block. Then we have Brawl, and we have Stare into the Barrel, which I think everybody knows. That's fine. This is legs, and it has max health, cooldown reduction, and skills life leech on. So and then let's check out the other fucking pieces. So we have, by the way, this set hits for me on fucking like transmog. Like, holy shit, it's a good looking set. Like, look at the headpiece is fucking tight, and there's a picture of the whole thing. That's good looking. That's real good looking, right? And aesthetically, this fits like a lot of like so like that's also, by the way, that's one of, you know, that's obviously the Mythos, which is one of the new guns. This is the gun that has Omen on it. But it's really like the aesthetic that they're going for here is, you know, phenomenal. So let's go back to the head. So with the head here, we can see that this is claws modded onto it, and auto reflect and ashen boost. So this doesn't actually show us a new mod, right? Then if we go over to the chest, I believe we're going to see a new mod here. So force feedback. This is upon contact, the barrier inflicts damage that is increased for every enemy in close range up to 10 times. Force feedback's a new mod, right? Am I imagining things? Force feedback is new. I think so. Yeah, I think force feedback is new. But then so is Rockfall. Rockfall says it's a golem mod. So you can see that this set has a lot of like, it's kind of like, in a way, especially the way that they're playing it, right? They are playing reflect bullets and golem. So 2 defensive skills, and then probably maybe something like earthquake, I guess. But the point is, they're using 2 defensive skills to boost up this, you know, reflect damage fucking effect that it pushes out damage onto the enemies again. So Rockfall says golem, the skill throws a debris bomb in the direction of a random enemy every 5 seconds that deals blah damage. That's dependent on your level, of course. Every enemy that is hit by a rock fragment from the debris bomb receives 30% more melee damage for 3 seconds. Effect does not stack. So I mean, you're running around, you have golem on, this throws out these debris bombs. Every enemy that's hit by this takes 30% more melee damage. So you wait until some of these bombs go flying out, they fucking hit, and then you go and you dump your fucking melee onto them. And then last but not least, let's have a look at the gloves. The gloves has, this is another so concussive force. Your melee skill deals 25% more damage in 100% bigger range. So I mean, there's already like a ton of melee skills that we can stack into this thing now. Like they have claws in here as well. Where the fuck is it? So there's brawl. That's boosting melee damage. Fucking claws is here somewhere. There's claws, which gives vulnerable. And so yeah, they're just going ape shit on this. Martial arts is over there, and then this concussive force is, it deals, that's another damage boost right there, and 100% bigger range, which doubles the range of your fucking melee. And if you're doing the AoE, then I mean, obviously that's like a pretty big AoE then. Well, it's twice as big as what you're used to, and it's quite big by itself already. So that's the concussioner. Is there anything more here? I think that's it. And then okay, and then they're saying they've got the guillotine here with radiation splash, moaning winds, and life and death on. Which this is pretty fucking standard. And then yeah, dude, they have Mythos, which is like such a fucking great... It's a good gun, but it's a fucking disgusting mod. I love Omen. I think Omen is phenomenal, right? But yeah, that's the thing. I'm looking forward to the race they're going to show off. We don't know, as content creators and ambassadors and stuff, we don't know which ones they're going to show. So there's quite a few they can pick from. Of course, I have some ones which I'm hoping, you know, that we'll see. But I don't know which ones they're going to fucking bring. But
They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me.